The overwhelming majority of white people have no idea what racism actually is.
Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive into this video. So lovelies, I came by this video on my For You page on TikTok where this Hispanic man actually came for, white people, asking them why is it that anytime they see, people of our own type celebrating or trying to create joy in their own safe spaces, they become so agitated, jealous and all of that. And a lot of people were like, oh my goodness. Guys, I was just able to put up some stitches as well as the video. I'm just going to roll the clip. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any kind of violence, and let's get into it.
White people on the internet always seem to be confused as to why they're being accused of racism, and an example of this that I see every single day on this app is some random person of color will make a TikTok and hashtag Black Girl Magic or something along those lines, and every single time, without hesitation, some white person will be in the comments being like, well, what about white people? How come I can't say white girl magic? You'd call me racist then. And this presents what sociologists like to call a double bind. The double bind here is that when people of color talk about their oppression as it relates to white people, they're told to shut up about it, or that it's not white people, it's their own cultural mishaps or whatever. But then when people of color talk about their own personal empowerment within their group, then white people always want to interject and be like, well, what about white people? So we force people of color into these safe spaces, and then we sit there and complain and accuse them of racism when they participate in their own safe spaces. Make this make sense.
His video is a great video. Make sure you watch the whole thing. But I've seen a lot of stitches on this and great explanations, but everyone seems to be leaving out the most simple answer. The reason why this doesn't make sense is because the overwhelming majority of white people have no idea what racism actually is. And the answer to that is also equally as simple. They've never had to experience it. That's it.
You know what? I got you. I'm going to take it a step further. Alright. When did Black Girl Magic or Black Pride in general involve hanging, killing, and oppressing white people? Never. Never. But you can't say the same about white pride. There's plenty of people with white pride who have oppressed, killed black people and other races. So that's the difference between me having pride about being black, and you having pride about being white. That's the difference. That is the difference. There's nothing wrong with being proud of your race. People do it all the time, but for some reason, white folks feel the need to kill and oppress others when they get to feeling proud about their race. Okay? You cut that part out, I don't think anybody would have a fucking problem with you being proud of being white. Go ahead. If you proud of being the same color as male, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I promise you. Nobody cares. There's way too much shit to deal with in the world for us to give a fuck. That's why. That's why. That's really why there's a big difference in hashtag Black Girl Magic versus hashtag White Girl Magic. When white people stop oppressing motherfuckers, maybe it'll become cool. But until then, look, white folks, you want to be able to be like white pride and not say racist, not feel racist and be accused of being racist. Tell the actual racist motherfuckers to shut the fuck up when they're spewing that racist shit and associating it with white pride. Yo, be like, hey, yo, relax, you're racist. White pride and racism are two different things. You gotta separate it. You got to figure out a way to separate it. And if you don't, well, racism will always be associated with white pride, because up until now, that's what it's been. Sorry, there's no other way to slice that. Sorry, white folks. You gotta put in the leg power on this one. Everybody else, we already got our own shit to deal with.
Please check out that creator's entire video. It's really good. And he's basically asking, how does it make sense that when people of color celebrate and empower each other in the safe spaces that we've had to create for ourselves due to the racism that we experience, we get accused of being racist? And I think it's important to keep in mind that when people of color are marginalized through racism, it's not expected that we create our own safe spaces in which we celebrate and empower one another, because racism is narcissistic abuse. For people who are racist, what they want and what they believe is that when they close the door in our face, we press our noses to the glass and we look in, because they want us to feel excluded and less than and envious. So they tend to get upset when they find out that not only are we not looking at them, not only are they not centered, but we have a bigger and better party going on outside, or we've taken our party to somebody else's house. That's when they say, why are you excluding me? Why are you creating division? And why are you being racist? And most of the time they don't even want to be included, because a lot of us are more than happy to include anybody who is not harmful. But it makes sense to a person who is racist that the only way they can recenter themselves is to play victim, because when you're used to being centered, equality feels like oppression.
Please go and watch the original TikTok because it's really good. But honestly, for real, we as white people have spent the last however many hundreds of years not inviting BIPOC people to our parties. And now we're so pissed off because instead of them being like, why can't I come to your party? They've just gone and made their own parties. Their parties have better music and better food and better conversation. And white people are like, why am I not invited to the party? And it's like, you would be if you knew how to behave.
Like, seriously, lovelies, I can actually relate. Like, let's just use the emphasis of the past Black History Month, where a lot of people were, celebrating Black History Month. There's this particular video that I actually posted on my, page, where they were talking about, thank God, this music, thank God I am Black, or something, I can say nigger or something. So, a lot of women, women were like, so angry and trying to say that we are being racist because of what we were saying and all of that, that if it happens to be them trying to say, thank God I'm not, Black, and I can say whatever I want to say, that we will just think it's racist and all of that. And this actually brought me back to this video. When I saw it, I was like, this guy is actually making a lot of sense. They feel that we are not supposed to enjoy nothing. We are not supposed to create any of our happiness in our own safe places. These people are people that have been so oppressed over the years. They've been subjected to so many things. They've been discriminated, for so long and all of that. And now in their own in their own safe spaces, they are trying to create something that will just make them happy, something that will just make them feel as if they are still in existence in this earth. But anytime they see that these people are trying to, like, oh my God, upon all the things we've been trying to do, these people trying to suppress them, trying to make them, feel so, inferior, or so feel so not, they become so agitated. They become so, jealous. Will I call it jealous? Okay, or I don't know, hatred or something. They become so angry because they don't like it when they see you guys, or when they see us, happy in our safe places, try to create our own happiness in our safe places. You guys are, you are privileged to have whatsoever you want to have, live the kind of life you want to live, go anywhere you want to go. Have any kind of businesses, job you want to get. But these people that have been, subjected to so many things, trying to deprive them of their rights and all of that, they decided that, okay, in these our safe places, let's just create something that will just make us still, know that we are still in existence. Now, you people become so jealous of them. You people want to strip them out of their own happiness. And how do you even think that this is possible? Like, when you talk about this black girl magic, I was aware when this black girl magic of a thing is still in vogue and all of that, and this actually got most of them like, why are we all being discriminated? You guys started this discrimination of a thing. You guys invented racist. You guys, like, they don't even know what is racist. Like, these people, they are very good in reverse racist. And I will not even say that all of, because most of them now are trying to realize I'm fighting for a good cause, which I must commend They are trying their best, which I must commend. That's why sometimes I try to fish to see if they actually have something to say about this. Because I would not believe that a lot of them would just be something. I cannot believe that. That's why sometimes something like this happens, or I see a lot of, inhuman treatment, or that I decided to fish out to see what their reaction is all about. I want to know if most of them still believe in this stereotype, or some of them are trying to realize that we all need to be accountable, or need to be in a safe place, or need to be on this earth and coexist. But anytime this set of people that, I don't know, there are so many set of them, which anytime they see people of my own type celebrating, try to have fun, try to create something for themselves, trying to live, at least even laugh, they become so jealous. They see it as we are being racist. Like, I don't even know if this is a trend right now. A lot of people, them often come online, try to blab on how we are racist towards them. They're trying to use this reverse racism, like that's trying to use it against, or that's trying to use it to, I don't know, like what is it that they're driving at? They're trying to turn the table around, trying to make us feel as if we are now the problems. That is why when this first guy that I stitched his video was talking about how these people that don't even know what racist is all about. They don't know what it is. They cannot even define it because they have not witnessed it. You cannot define something you've not witnessed. You cannot define something you've not felt before. That is not it. So that is why when I saw this, I was like, this guy, he has a point. And this is what happened. And I was just able to put out the video about the thank God I am not, white of a thing that was trending on TikTok, which I actually posted here. Seriously, you can just go through my videos, you will see it. This guy made sense, and I do not know why this is it. I don't know the reason why they get so jealous and all of that. And there is actually a video I posted which a guy was talking about how they really don't hate us, they envy us. But in my own opinion, I think enviness comes with hatred. Like, you could keep on envying someone, and this enviness can develop to hatred. Seriously, the enviness can develop to something else. You cannot, keep envying someone for a long time. There is a level at which you envy someone. That enviness will turn to something else. And that is why most people say, okay, they hate us. The other one was talking about the envy and all of that. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Now just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.